And we are back for game number 5 on Three Borders Sports Network today. B-Dub, we've had a busy February, man.
Yes, we have. 5 games today, Joe. I can't. We started today. I'm like, well, this will go by pretty quick. Well, it's going by pretty quick.
It's going by pretty quick. And again, welcome everybody to the Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, joined by Brian Watson, producing and color commentating here today. And then our other operator up here running the cameras, Chad Affield. Chad, thanks for joining us again.
Yep, you're welcome, Joe.
Chad running the camera and also providing some information. He's our source. We'll call him our information guy. All right, I'm going to quick run through the starting lineups here, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. The Tri-State Tigers are the home team. I had to run up those steps.
41 steps.
I don't know how many times we've done that, at least 5 or 6 today. All right, let's take a quick look at the starting lineups for the Central Cass Squirrels. Number 12 is Kaylee McKinnon. She's a 5'9 senior. Number 14, Ava Cotton, a 5'8 freshman. Number 22, Morgan Lee, 5'7 senior. Riley Holzer, a 5'4 senior, wearing number 24. Number 25, Jalen Cotton. She's a 5'11 senior for the Squirrels. Head coach Jay Bachman. For the Tri-State Tigers, number 5, Navatrill. She's Morgan. She's a 5'4 junior. Number 10, Ramey Lawrence, 5'7 junior. Number 14, Shaylee Lawrence, 5'8 freshman. Number 23, Mary Rupp, 5'6 senior. Number 54, Nora Brown. She's a 6' junior. We're about ready for the tip. And it's controlled by the Squirrels. Head coach Brenda Dahlgren. Starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Nice little jumper from the free throw line there is good by Jalen Cotton.
I'm going to tell you right now, Joe, these Cotton girls are no joke.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, and they are good.
There's twins, younger sister and an older sister. Shot from the baseline is no good. Little jumper in the paint, that's also no good there on the shot by Rupp.
So Tri-State going to have to try and keep pace. Can't afford to have a lot of empty possessions or turnovers against Central Cass here.
Central Cass, a good squad in the Class B side.
Joe, between games I was down there and I found out too, Mr. Source here, Central Cass is playing without one of their better girls too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Let's see.
She's sitting over there on the bench in the 3rd seat in a red sweatshirt.
There's a foul underneath. And that must be Deontay Smith.
Yes, that is her name.
I remember her. I think we saw her last year.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, Tri-State Tigers without
right
one of theirs. She's sitting on the bench with a knee brace on as the Tri-State Tigers come away with it. Going the other way is Mary Rupp. See what she can do with it. Up off the glass. No good. Battle for the board, and the Squirrels come away with it. Into the front court and holding it up is Riley Holzer. Shot from three-point land is up and in for 2 for Morgan Lee.
3, I think, Joe. I think they gave her 3 on that one, Joe.
3 for Morgan Lee. So the Tigers. Penetration drive, kicks it out along the baseline. Did she step back for 3? It didn't make any difference because she missed it anyway. Squirrels. Again, a 3-point shot, short, and picked off there underneath by Morgan Navatrill.
And then Squirrels will bring a little bit of pressure after the miss.
Bringing it back out is Ramey Lawrence.
They're going to switch the screen there and decided not to.
Lob pass down low, and a bump underneath.
They got called that on the floor.
Before the shot. Wow. So Nora Brown put that one in there, but got fouled in the process. So the Tigers going to inbound. Morgan Navatrill. Shot from 3. Off the mark. Again, underneath. Nora Brown pushes her way in, draws the foul, she'll go to the line for 2. So it'll be on Jalen Cotton, her first personal. First free throw is off the mark for Nora Brown, 6-foot junior. Second free throw up. That one's halfway down, comes back out, but a nice rebound offensively for the Tigers by Shaylee Lawrence. Just inside the arc for two, is up and in. Basket is good for Ramey Lawrence.
Yeah, nice wide open shot there. Knocked that one down. And the Tigers get on the board.
5-2 lead for the Squirrels. Lob pass down low into Cotton. She was partially blocked there. And a good defensive play there by Shaylee Lawrence. Again, Rupp, far side. Nice pass and a 2-point bucket underneath there by Ramey Lawrence. She's got 4.
Yeah, that's the way you beat the press. You got to attack it. And Tri-State not backing down against it.
Little drive in between the defenders.
They count that one.
Is he going to count that one?
Yeah. Little old NBA continuation.
Oh, I guess that was a continuation shot there, yep.
Let's see if they give her 3 to make 2 now. Old ABA.
ABA.
Wow.
I never did understand that rule, 3 to make 2. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, what the heck? Where did that come from?
That's old school right there.
Yep, as Kaylee McKinnon sinks the traditional 3-point play on the foul by Ramey Lawrence, her first. Again, Tigers doing a good job of attacking the basket. Couldn't quite get that one to fall on the penetration drive by Shaylee Lawrence.
Yeah, I mean, the press isn't really affecting them that much, but they're not able to finish.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to finish if you're going to get looks like that.
Riley Holzer brings it up into the front court. Now into the paint, jumper, no good. Rebound, put back, up and in by Jalen Cotton. She's got 4.
Yeah, you can't give them extra opportunities.
And like you said, Brian, the Tigers doing a good job here breaking the pressure.
A little better rotation there that time. Floated one, which is what you're trying to bait them in this press, trying to get them to throw it over the top, and it's one of those floaters you're trying to rotate and see if you can't get a steal. And that time they just knock it away.
Up inbounds, free throw line extended. And it's almost taken away there. Nice defensive play by Tori Richter, who checked in for the Squirrels. And a save, but it right back into the hands, up and in for 2 for Shaylee Lawrence.
Yeah, pick up the loose ball and put it in. Tri-State doing a good job keeping pace here early.
Kicking it out of the near side. Looking for somebody to move, and a little floater up and in for 2 for Riley Holzer. Nice little jumper in the lane.
Yeah, just able to penetrate in there. Looked like she was going to continue on and kind of kick that thing out and turned at the last second, able to put it in.
Picking that one up is Ramey Lawrence. Gets it over there, and it did not make the 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's just got to be heads up. You got to have that clock in your head, and you got the shot clock right above the basket. You got to peek at it every now and then just to know where you are.
Yep. So a turnover on the 10-second violation gives the ball right back to the Squirrels here. On the near side now is Claire Cotton. Shot from the outside. Boy, nothing but rain on that one. 3-point shot by Riley Holzer.
Yeah, wide open there. Put that one to the ceiling and knocked it down.
Saving that one over on the far side of Shaylee Lawrence, but it's taken away there by Jalen Cotton. And here come the Squirrels. 2-on-2. Down there to hold it up is Riley Holzer. Now a 3-point shot from Jalen Cotton. Rebound goes right into the hands of Tori Richter. Jumper from 3, no good. And a rebound underneath now by Morgan Navatrill. Back underneath. Riley Lawrence. And Riley Lawrence with the ball out on top. It's down underneath. Brown goes up strong, draws the foul. So Brown will go to the line for 2.
I mean, I think
that's on Jalen
Brown
Cotton.
down there on the block is a tough assignment. And she might find herself at the free throw line quite a bit here today.
Coach Bachman giving the earful to the referee as Brown misses her first. Checking in now for the Squirrels is Peyton Nelson. As Brown looking to make her first free throw of the day here. And she got that one to fall. So the Squirrels with an 8-point lead. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Nice little move to get in for the open layup, but missing that one underneath was Morgan Lee. Shot goes up, no good. And again, the Squirrels' second chance points, buddy.
Another extra opportunity.
Inside the arc for two is up and good for Peyton Nelson.
Yep. Leads to a basket. You had a chance to stop them twice. You give them the third opportunity, they knock it down.
Yep.
Gotta stay out of that corner.
There's the sideline. There's a block foul called. So that'll go against the Squirrels.
You've got to stay out of that corner. That's where they want you to go.
Exactly. That's where they want you to go. Isley Rabbit-Head into the game for the Tigers. She inbounds the ball. And the Tigers moving around well on offense. Get some shots, get some looks, not getting it to fall. Rabbit-Head goes back up with the putback. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for two.
Just right there again in the right spot. Draw contact.
Fouls on Tori Richter. That'll be her first. Rabbit-Head, left-hander, puts it in.
Lefty knocking down the free throw.
5'4" freshman for the Tigers. Checking in for the Squirrels here, coming off the bench, is Delaney Cotton, another twin. Delaney and Claire are twins. Was good. Rabbit-Head got 2 for 2 from the stripe. There's a three-point shot, up and in. No big deal. Claire Cotton sinks that one.
Yeah, you got to get out there and defend that. You can't leave them that much time.
20-9 lead here as the Squirrels jumping out to a big lead here at the end of the first quarter. Baseball pass tipped away there, but it's controlled by the Tigers with under a minute to go now. Bounce pass down low, turnaround jumper, no good. On the shot underneath there by Kaylee Gressrud. Back the other way, Morgan Lee gives it off to the right side. Now up top, Delaney Cotton. Bounce pass down low for two. Nice pass, nice feed. Peyton Nelson got another bucket. She's got 4. Shot clock is turned off. We're under 35. Rabbit-Head gets up into that corner, Brian, and it's just like that extra defender over there on that far side. You got another defender. You can't go any further.
Got to stay away from it. That's where they want you to go.
I think Coach Emdek said it last night. He said, I think he said John Stockton said it once. Maybe it wasn't John Stockton. It was somebody else from the old days. He said that the best point guard plays in the middle 1/3 of the court.
That's right.
Steve Nash, I think it was.
Steve Nash, there you go. Yeah, Chad was listening last night.
Steve Nash.
There's a shot at the buzzer, no good. So that's going to be the end of your first half here. End of quarter number 1. The Central Cass Squirrels 22, the Tri-State Tigers 9. Back after this, right after these messages.
Weinmere Auto, not just your auto parts service and repair shop, but your locally owned hardware store with a variety of seasonal items, garden items, pellet grills, a full line of sprayer parts, and so much more. Weinmere Auto is also your Alto's mower parts and accessories dealer. New items are added daily. Check them out online at WeimereAuto.com. Looking for reliable professionals to handle your building construction needs? Contact SMB Custom Homes in Weinmere. You can depend on them to build your dream home the way you want it. SMB Custom Homes will take care of all construction aspects, from design to delivery. Contact them to get your pre-engineered home delivered to your location. They can even attach a garage and additional rooms on site. SMB Custom Homes, 439-0045.
Welcome back to the Blickery Activity Center. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Chad Affield. We're going to quarter number 2 and game number 5 here from the Blickery Activity Center, the NDSCS Girls Bonanza. Earlier today, the Horace JV squad defeated Lidgerwood Weinmere Warbirds 58-29. Northern Cass defeated West Fargo JV 59-43. Sargent County defeated the Shanley JV 45-33. And the Grafton JV just defeated Maple River 54-50. And our fifth and final game here is the Tri-State Tigers trail Central Cass 22-9. And the Central Cass Squirrels coming out strong defensively here in the second quarter. Pass, free throw line jumper, good. Nice shot, nice touch there from Ramey Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence able to knock that one down. Good ball movement. See if they can get some stops here on defense.
Little penetration drive, misses the mark. And that was a shot there by Morgan Lee.
Gonna call a hold down here on the rebound. And that's kind of been, you know, the crutch here of Tri-State. Too many extra shot opportunities on the offensive rebounds. Got to keep them off the glass.
Squirrels doubled up the Tri-State Tigers 22-11 right now. Little jumper from the right elbow. Nice touch, nice shot. Jalen Cotton for 6.
Yeah, and that one leads to another basket. You don't get the rebound, you get the foul, and you come out and you give up a basket.
Almost a steal there by the Squirrels. And pushing it up ahead. Wide open for the layup. And again, the Tigers doing a nice job breaking the pressure sometimes there, Brian.
Yeah, that's where they've had some success, able to break the press. They keep it off the sideline, get it in the middle of the floor, and they get an easy layup.
Basket by Gressrud. Trail by 11. Cotton again to the right side paint. Little floater off the glass. Nice touch again from Jalen Cotton. She's got 8.
Yeah, that's a tough shot there. A floater from outside the lane, able to put that in off the glass.
Rabbit head goes back to the top of the key. Now to the left side. Underneath to Gressrud. Trying to get it to Brown underneath, and it's deflected away by the Squirrels. It'll remain with the Tigers.
Yeah, just kind of bunched up there. You got to get a little better spacing.
How many times have you seen 2 sets of twins, one on each team?
Not very often, I can tell you that.
Well, you got it tonight, man. Tri-State Tigers with their set of twins as well. That pass is deflected underneath there by Cotton. And back come the Squirrels, leading the way is Holzer. Back over to Cotton for 2.
Yeah, the Squirrels showing their transition game there. Tri-State not able to rotate back. And I think they're going to take a timeout here.
Jalen Cotton with 10 now. She's in double figures, first player to double figures. We got a full timeout. Brian, we'll take a break. It's 6:02 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 28-13 in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels over the
Your
Tri-State.
first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Sorry, man, I was late on the button there.
That's all right. I got it covered.
Yeah, you got me covered.
Yep.
That's good. Hey, Chris and Danette Kappas, Wendy, Trey, thanks for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network, cheering on their cousin, Nicely Rabbit Head, the 5'4" freshman from Tri-State. So thanks to the Kappas family for tuning in. I'm guessing that Caden and Eli are there as well. Watching cousin. There she's got the ball. She'll kick it back. Navatra. Can never get that right as Rabbit Head. You're going to say it's off her foot.
Thought it might have went off of red there, but
Yeah,
no.
I did too.
They're a little closer than we are.
Yeah, 2 twins. There's a set of twins on the Central Cass team and a set of twins on the Tri-State team. The Nora Brown, 6-foot junior, is a twin sister to Brandy Brown, 6-foot junior. Shot by Cotton, short.
Tri-State in zone that time.
All the way up into the front is Ramey Lawrence. Oh, and a tip away there, and an errant pass, and going the other way for the easy layup on the breakaway for Central Cass is Delaney Cotton. She's one of the twins.
Yeah, the pressure starting to get to Tri-State a little bit here.
30-13, 5-minute mark. And again, another steal. Delaney Cotton gets over to the near side. Basket is up and good. And she's going to go to the end, to the line for the end one is Kaylee McKinnon.
Yeah, not much you can do there. Try and just go straight up, get position if you can. But the foul's drawn there.
Nice transition there by Delaney Cotton. The Tri-State Tigers bring in Shaylee Lawrence. And I believe also coming back in was Mary Rupp. That free throw is good on the traditional three-point play.
Old-fashioned three-point play.
There you go, old-fashioned. Kind of like Chad. There. Down low they go. Turnaround jumper. Not good. Shot by Shaylee Lawrence. Squirrels pushing the ball. The 20-point lead here in the second quarter. There's a nice little move up to the bucket. A little bit altered there by Nora Brown. Tiger's going to go the other way with it. Vatral.
A tough pass to make from way out there.
And keeping the dribble going on the other side there was Mary Rupp. Rabbit head into the paint. Nice little dish underneath. Underhanded little pass over to Shaylee Lawrence for two.
Nice
so
heads-up dish there, able to penetrate into the lane. The help comes, and then you find her with a nice little pitch for the easy layup.
Got that move from cousin Caden. Jumper from three is good for Central Cass. Kaylee McKinnon.
Just a catch and shoot there. You got to close out and not give her that space.
21-point lead here with 3:30 to go. And that one got a little bit too aggressive over there in front of the referee. He's standing right on top of it as Riley Holzer bumps Tri-State. She'll get the foul for Riley Holzer.
Central Cass, they're aggressive out there. You got to be able to handle that pressure, just a little overly aggressive. And the official calls the foul.
Riley Holzer's second foul, and stealing that pass away is Tori Richter, and she loses it just as it goes out of bounds, just before she's ready to put the shot up, and it'll go back to the Tigers.
Thought maybe she was going to be able to regain control of that, and then just right off the fingertips there at the end.
So twin sister for twin sister here. Coming in is Brandy Brown. In officials timeout. Now we're good to go. Brandy Brown comes in for twin sister Nora. Give Nora a break.
Yeah, Joe, I tell you, I'm getting old because I remember watching these guys play when they were younger, like 4th or 5th grade. Wow.
Down low it goes. Shaylee Lawrence, jumper from the baseline. Nice little touch there by Shaylee.
Another tough shot.
Gives her 6 points. Down to the corner. There's a shot from the side for three. A little bit too strong by Holzer. And just saving that one. Nice save there defensively for the Squirrels to keep it in play. Over on the far side, Tori Richter. A lot of movement here on this possession, Coach.
Yeah, they do a good job against this zone, getting into the gaps, moving the ball. It's what you need to do against the zone.
3-point shot misses, but underneath for the putback, and two is Peyton Nelson. She's got 6 coming off the bench for the Squirrels.
Yeah, that's the hard part of the zone, is trying to find someone to box out, and they give up one there.
Rabbit head. Find Shaylee Lawrence inside. I'll kick it out for the three. Short, and that's picked off there underneath by Claire Cotton. She goes to the right side and loses her footing, but saves it. Now it's picked up, and going the other way with it is Vatral for 2.
Yeah, just kind of lost her footing there.
Up ahead quickly. And Claire Cotton.
Into the gaps, kick out, pass.
Zone defense there. just try to find that opening, don't they?
Yeah, you could try it. There it is again, into the gap there.
2-point shot from the baseline by Taylor Severson. Off the mark.
You can get penetration into those gaps. You can get a little dish on the block, or you can go inside out for threes. And then it gives you good ball movement too as well. You got to make that zone shift as much as possible.
Kaylee McKinnon back in along with Jalen Cotton. Cotton for two, inside the arc. Trying to go back up with it, and she's fouled in the process. Tori Richter will go to the line for 2. It looks like that one's going to go against. I'll wait till it gets up on the board. But Shaylee Lawrence picks up the foul. First free throw is good for Tori Richter. Her first point of the day. A couple more substitutions coming in for the Tigers. Kaylee Gressrud checks in. That one's off the mark. Gressrud with the board. Up ahead, the Tigers go into their front court, and we're under a minute to play in the half. Oh, a nice shot. Difficult shot there, but put up well for 2 by Ramey Lawrence.
Yeah, just a tough angle there. And able to, you put it in the square, it's going to go in. That's using the glass right there.
There you go, Chad. Use that square.
That square.
About a 14-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Underneath. Back out top to Cotton. And for 3 was Clara Cotton. She's got a pair of them today, Bryant.
Yeah, you got to find her. You can't give her any space.
A lot of weapons on this Central Cass team. Shot up, no good there. Underneath by Gressrud. And the Squirrels with a chance to close out with a basket here to end the first half.
Inside out.
There it goes. Shot up, no good. Rebound underneath. And it's going to stay with the Squirrels with 4.3 seconds. Severson came in there, got the rebound. Looked like she was going to try and go up, but it was knocked away by the Tigers.
Yeah, if your wings can get in there, they're able to get some rebounds against the zone.
Out to the wing and shot up, no good. And that will probably be the end of our first half. As clearing out the rebound was Ramey Lawrence. All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have our second half here. Quarter number 3 coming up next. Again, your score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Central Cass Squirrels 42, the Tri-State Tigers 21. We'll be back after these messages on 3 Borders.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI. When you have electrical problems, it's not only frustrating, it can also be very dangerous. So when you have problems with your heating, air conditioning, or any other electrical issue in your home or business, call Paul's Electric in Wyndmere. Paul's Electric, proud to support area high school athletics. Call 439-2216.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941. County Line Foods, open 7 days a week in Lidgerwood. County Line Foods is a full-service grocery store with off-sale and a bakery. Want groceries delivered to your front door? No problem. County Line Foods offers local delivery on Wednesdays. Call 538-9837. Fresh fruits, vegetables, meats, and grocery items. County Line Foods, your small-town grocery store with big-town inventory. Open 7 days a week. Whether you're looking for heating and cooling, ventilation, or electrical work, Crossroads Electric is here for you. Your satisfaction is their priority. Crossroads Electric is committed to providing solutions for every customer. They know that each customer is different, which is why all of their services can be easily customized. Crossroads Electric, serving residential, commercial, industrial, and agricultural projects. Call them today, 701-427-4328. The Barney Pub and Eatery is a local favorite among families looking for a fun, relaxing place to enjoy a night out. Offering nightly specials, the menu also has tasty eats, and it's hard to pick a favorite. From high-quality, locally sourced meat to appetizers, chicken, and so much more. When you're traveling along Highway 13, swing into the Barney Pub and Eatery. Follow them on Facebook to see all of their nightly specials. Winemere Auto, not just your auto parts service and repair shop, but your locally owned hardware store with a variety of seasonal items, garden items, pellet grills, a full line of sprayer parts, and so much more. Winemere Auto is also your Alto's mower parts and accessories dealer. New items are added daily. Check them out online at winemereauto.com. Looking for reliable professionals to handle your building construction needs? Contact S&B Custom Homes in Winemere. You can depend on them to build your dream home the way you want it. S&B Custom Homes will take care of all construction aspects, from design to delivery. Contact them to get your pre-engineered home delivered to your location. They can even attach a garage and additional rooms on site. S&B Custom Homes, 439-0045. With innovation and hard work, Task Manufacturing in Winemere has grown from one man's passion to a staff of 10 that can handle any type of manufacturing task. Task Manufacturing has the ability to design and create any rare metal fabrication, machining, and fixturing products your business could need. Manufacturing is their specialty. If you have a tough task, Task Manufacturing can handle it. Check them out online, taskmanufacturing.com.
M&S Seed, saluting farmers from this generation to the next. We tip our hats to all the hardworking folks who are the greatest stewards of our land, working tirelessly to put food on our tables. We thank you. M&S Seed, your local Pioneer seed dealer in Winemere and Barney, is ready to discuss your 2022 planting needs.
We are back at the Blickery Activity Center here on the campus of North Dakota State College of Science. I like the song.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Let her go a little bit.
Huh?
We're at halftime here at the Blickery Activity Center. Game number 5. Brian's getting a little stir-crazy sitting next to me here, so he's up dancing here. And
I got to do something.
Yeah.
It's 5 games today.
It is 5 games today. And
my 6th game in 2 days.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Oh, okay.
And I set up over in Breckenridge, so there.
So 7 really for him.
Yeah.
Plus, he had to go back to the office twice too.
Yeah.
Did he tell you
Yeah.
that?
He had to come over to WAP because he forgot stuff.
Well, I thought it was a wire, but it ended up not being a wire. But
So
it was a weird deal yesterday in
know.
Breckenridge setting up. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Chad Affield here. Brian Watson producing, Chad Affield on the camera, and both providing excellent commentary. Let's take a look at the scoring here first for the visitors. The Central Cass Squirrels leading 42-21 here at halftime. 6 points for Claire Cotton, 1 point for Tori Richter, 8 points for Kaylee McKinnon, 3 points for Delaney Cotton, 3 points for Morgan Lee, 5 points for Riley Holzer, 6 points for Peyton Nelson coming off the bench, and leading the scoring for the Central Cass Squirrels, 10 points for Jalen Cotton. So, Coach, they've got 8 players in the scorebook already here in the first half.
I mean, that's what it takes. You score 42 points. You get everybody involved. Your defense really is key because you're able to put some pressure and get some easy baskets. But they move the ball really well. It doesn't matter if the Tri-State's in man or in zone. They do a good job of moving the ball from side to side. They penetrate into the gaps really well, and they're able to recognize when the help comes, hey, I need to kick this thing out, and then it's either for an open 3 or pass for an open 3 or just a little dump to the block for an easy put in. So it's a well-oiled machine so far for Central Cass.
Tri-State Tigers scoring goes as follows. Rabbit with a couple of free throws. She's got 2. 8 points each for Ramey Lawrence and 8 points for Shaylee Lawrence, both of them with 8. 2 points for Gressrud, and 1 point for Nora Brown. So there's your scoring for the Tri-State Tigers. Head coach Brenda Dahlgren had some words for the girls, I'm sure, at halftime down in the locker room. Chad, what do you think she wants the Tri-State Tigers to do here coming out to open up the second half? Just score points,
Just score and, handle Central Cass's pressure a little bit. Just slow down a little bit, take your time. Just try to compete. And they are competing, but, just slow down, take your time. It's not a race. Bing, bing, couple nice passes. And they had a couple nice passes in the first half.
And like Brian said in one of the earlier games today, you don't give up when you get down this far.
Nope.
You just don't give up. Just keep trying to put the ball in the hoop, and maybe something will happen you don't know.
You just got to work on things. You can't look at the score.
No.
You've got to take, hey, we're going to play against a good team. We need to do some things that might help us later on in the season, come playoff time or whatever. Let's try and work on everything that we can, because there's not very many times where you get to, you won't call it practice, but play against a team that's at a high level, and then you really get to work on your stuff. So you can see where you are, and they've got some advantages in the low post with the Brown girls, and they actually can beat this press too. They've showed that they can, but you've got to try and do that consistently. And when they stay away from the sidelines, get that thing in the middle of the floor, they can get going in transition, and they've gotten some easy buckets. So just got to stay with it. To try and knock down those open shots and not give Central Cass so many second chance opportunities, because really that's where Central Cass has hurt them, is on the glass.
Yes.
And they've got a lot of offensive rebounds, and it seems like every single one of those is turning into points, and some of those are turning into 3 points.
Yep, very well said, Coach. We want to thank all the sponsors jumping on here, making this Bonanza possible for us, and hope you're enjoying it at home as well. And that group of sponsors includes the Barney Pub and Eatery, the Winemere Auto Group, Task Manufacturing, Minn Kota Ag, Paul's Electric, S&B Custom Homes, Crossroads Electric, County Line Foods, and M&S Seed. They'll be back with us in 2 weeks when we're back here for the Boys Bonanza as well, along with all of our regular sponsors that we have. And don't forget Gripper Sports, downtown Dakota Avenue here in Wahpeton. Gripper and Tyler got all your favorite team sports apparel down at Gripper Sports.
Coach Washington, you don't have a game before the Boys Bonanza, do you? So you'd be a little more zippy on that Saturday, or
I'm going to try to be. I'll try to be.
You're okay. I understand. This 6 games in a day and a half. I understand.
My brain was full last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Brain was full.
It was full last night.
How about that? Brain was full.
I'm just saying.
All right, we got Monday off, though, bud, so we're in good shape. But then Tuesday, we got another doubleheader going on. The Breck Boys taking on Minnewaska, and then your Lady Huskies are taking on Red River at home on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one for us. We need to get that one if we can. Red River, one of those teams that's up near the top, and we're going to have to try and play our best there and see if we can steal one from someone that's above us in the standings. That would really help us out.
Coach's show on Wednesday. Yeah, Coach's show on Wednesday. Then Breck girls take on the Frazee Hornets on Thursday.
Did you get the time change on that, Joe? It's a 6:30 varsity start, too, I believe.
Is it? Okay, I've still got it 7:30 on my calendar.
I believe it's 6. I think it's 4, 5, and 6:30, or 4, 5, and 15 and 6:30. So, yeah, it's earlier for a reason. I don't know why.
All right.
I'll have to check with my sources.
All right, you check with your sources, Chad. Thank you. 3-point shot. Bank is still open, boys, as rattling that one home is Shaylee Lawrence.
Yeah, the lefty off the glass there. Tri-State going to stay with the zone.
Trailing by 18. Pass to the free throw line.
Yep, open area, high post. Look opposite out of it.
Again, rotation of the ball. Shot goes up a little bit long, but then underneath on the rebound putback was Cotton. She's trying to go back up. She'll get fouled as Jalen Cotton will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and that's the hard girl to really get. The ball gets rotated, the shot goes up. She's at the high post. She's got her pick of which side to go to, and you've got to find someone to put a body on her. And it doesn't matter if you get the rebound. You just don't want her to get the rebound.
Yep. So heading over with her third foul over to the bench in a hurry here is Ramey Lawrence, and checking in for her is Isley Rabbithead. Free throw is good by Cotton, so she's got 12 on the day.
Central Cass staying with this full court pressure. And
again, Tri-State doing a good job of it. A little bit too strong on the layup attempt there.
Had an opportunity there.
Yep. Ball on the floor, and the Central Cass Squirrels come away with it. Kick out to the wing. Three-point shot is good. Nothing but net for Delaney Cotton.
That's nicely done in transition. You draw the help, and just a kick there and wide open three.
Rabbit Head. And again, errant pass there, and it's taken away by the Squirrels in a basket by McKinnon.
Yeah, you got to get some relief behind. They vacate that spot, and you've got to have someone behind and someone in the middle.
Good pressure down low and a jump ball between Morgan and Lee. And also with Avatro. Oh, somebody called a timeout just in time there, the way it sounds. 30-second timeout. You want to take a break, Brian? Okay, we'll take a break, and when we come back here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Central Cass Squirrels lead the Tri-State Tigers.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
All right, we're back here at the Blickery Activity Center. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Chad Affield. Tri-State Tigers having trouble getting in, and they do not get it in. A 5-second violation. Does that internal clock go off in your head, Coach, and you're thinking, I got to call a timeout, but they just had a timeout.
They just had one. We try and tell girls, especially late in the game, hey, when you get the three in your head, you need to call timeout.
Bounce pass over to Rabbit Head. Rabbit Head gets it over here successfully to Lawrence. Shaley penetrates, finds a bounce pass to the corner. Rupp inside, puts it up, no good. And a rebound underneath by Jalen Cotton. Rabbit Head almost had the steal there.
Tri-State went back to man there, too.
Tigers looking to get some scoring done here, trailing by 25, under 5.5 to play. Rabbit Head looking for help, gets it in to the left side, losing it off of her leg with Shaylee Lawrence, now kicks it out. Navatro for two.
And just inside the line there. And Tri-State will go back to zone here.
5-minute mark of the third quarter. Little jumper by Jalen Cotton, up and in for two from about 6 feet.
Yep, in the open spot there in the middle of the zone.
Gives her 14 on the day. You said it right at the top of the show here, Brian, that the Cotton girls are going to be tough.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
Got her over and back here, yep. Really close there. Couldn't tell, but
you have to establish, don't you? You have to establish yourself in the front court.
Yeah, you do. And she left the back court and didn't make it into the front. Court. So it's over and back.
Yep. They're explaining it over there on the other side to Coach Brenda Dahlgren. It was close.
If you jump across the line, you're not considered on the other side until you land.
Correct. So 51-26 with 4.5 to go. Ball's going to be Squirrel basketball underneath their own bucket. Inbounding is Claire Cotton. She'll go out deep to sister Jalen for two. This just was inside the line.
And stay with this pressure.
Nice little break there on the dribble. Shot from the outside, short. Shot from the outside there by Gressrud. Checking in now for the Squirrels is going to be Peyton Nelson. She had 6 points coming off the bench in the first half. finally retrieved the ball down on the other end, and now we're ready for play. 3-point shot by the Squirrels, no good. And Jalen Cotton putting it back up and in for 2.
Yeah, another offensive rebound down there.
Riley Holzer with the missed shot, but Jalen Cotton right there to put it back. Rabbit Head into the front court, finds Navatrell. Bounce pass to the other side, Gressrud. Gressrud down low, puts it up, partially blocked there, and away come the Squirrels. Nice block there down underneath by Nelson. 3-point shot, no good. And
another offensive rebound.
Yep. Nelson kicks it out. Another 3-point shot is good. So there you go, Brian. That second chance point. Delaney Cotton with a 3. She's got 2 of them here in the second half.
Just leads to bad things, and easy 3 there for Central Cass.
3-point shot of their own for the Tigers, up and no good for Shaylee Lawrence. Getting it ahead for the Squirrels, Riley Holzer. Claire Cotton to the near wing.
They move the ball really well.
Jalen Cotton for 3. No doubter.
Yeah, they just move it well against the zone. That's what you have to do. There's no extra thought to it either. It's not like, where should I go with it? They know exactly where they need to go with it, and they get a nice look at it.
Yeah, exactly. And that one's tipped away, but Rabbit Head comes up with it. She gets in the paint. Nice dish over to the side. 3-point shot. No good there on a shot by Rupp. And a whistle and a foul from behind there. I think that's going to be on Nelson. So 3 players on each squad coming in here. .220 remains here in quarter number 3. 61-26. Rabbit Head gets it inbounded. Little 10-foot jumper is up and good. Basket for Ramey Lawrence. She's got double figures with 10. McKinnon to Nelson, now outside to Severson. Again, like you said, Brian, they
got a walk there, yep.
Travel on the Squirrels, and it'll be given back over to the Tigers. Like you said, Brian, the Squirrels doing a nice job of moving the ball.
Yeah, it's good ball movement. Like I said, no thought to it. They know when they have the good shot, and they know what action will create something for them, too, as well.
Ramey Lawrence gets it down low to Brown. She'll kick it out for the 3-point shot from the corner. No good on the shot by Rupp, but Brown gets the board.
Good rebound there by Brown.
Another shot just past the women's arc.
And another rebound by Brown.
She'll rip it away. She looks inside. The shot goes up. And we'll have a foul and 2 shots going to the line for the Tri-State Tigers is Malia Carter, 5'10", sophomore. That foul is going to be against Peyton Nelson, her second personal.
So Tri-State making the offensive rebounds work for them.
Free throw is good for Malia Carter. She gets her first point of the game. That one falls off the mark there. Nelson into the paint, kicks it out to the left side. Again, the Squirrels with another 3-point shot from Claire Cotton. She's got 3 of them on the day. She had 2 in the first half and 1 now.
Yeah, that inside-out action is just a killer. And the Squirrels doing a good job of taking advantage of it. Penetrate in the lane, just kick out for the open 3.
Ramey Lawrence picks up the loose ball. She goes out around the perimeter. Got a pass down low to Rupp. She'll draw the foul. With 48.1 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. So at the free throw line for the Tigers, Mary Rupp, and she can't get it to fall. Mary, unfortunately for the Tigers, has not scored yet today.
She'll get one here.
And it's up. Good call. So it's 64-30 as we're under a minute to play here. Shot clock differential of about 10, 11 seconds. And a quick timeout over on the other side. 38.2 seconds remaining. 30-second timeout. Coach, up by 34 points. I don't know, did he see something he didn't like? I wonder why he called that timeout.
No, I mean, I think he's going to try and draw something up here. Just situations. Again, you can use the game however you want. Some people are like, well, what's he calling timeout for? You need to prepare yourself for what's going to happen later on in the season. So now, okay, here we are, 26 seconds left in the shot clock, kind of in the game, in the quarter or whatever. Hey, here's a situation now. We might be in a game where we're down 2 or down a bucket or up 1 or whatever. Let's see if we can run this and get something out of it.
There you go. So we're going to see what
you can practice in real game situations to give you an advantage later in the season.
Well said. Well, here we go. The Central Cass Squirrels. Let's see what Coach Bachman and the Squirrels drew up in the huddle. 26 seconds was remaining on the shot clock.
And Tri-State came out in man instead of zone. Good change there in the timeout.
Nelson kicks it back.
Oh, he had the kick there. 6
seconds. And the errant pass, but it goes right into the hands, and the shot goes up by Severson, and now it goes back in for 2.
Well, he got a basket out of it, and I think that's what he wanted.
Yeah, 3 seconds remaining. Shot's got to go up. It does. Short. And that will end quarter number 3. At the end of 3 quarters of play, the Central Cass Squirrels 66, the Tri-State Tigers 30. We'll be right back after these messages on 3.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Since the inception of Vatterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
All right, back in the 4th quarter action here again. The Central Cass Squirrels leading the Tri-State Tigers by 36. Shot goes up, rolls around the rim, and falls in, and a basket by Mary Rupp. So she's got 3 points all in the second half here.
Yeah, you said she didn't have a basket, made the free throw, and now gets another one.
So we think the clock is going to roll here with a 30-plus point lead for the Squirrels. So it should be a continuous clock unless there is an official timeout, correct?
Tri-State back in man-to-man here.
Jumper from the right elbow, just off the mark on a shot by Camry Nelson. Again, the Squirrels not afraid to attack the basket either. On that penetration drive by Riley Holzer, she'd rather the foul and go to the line. Okay, now the clock stops. So it stops on fouls. Riley Holzer misses. I don't know. I guess Vattrell picks up the foul. That's 2 on her.
I didn't think it did, but there's different rules for Class B, Class A, Class...
No mercy rule in Class A.
Yeah, there is no mercy rule in A.
Should be sometimes, right?
Well, I don't necessarily.
Not for you, no.
I don't necessarily agree with it, but that's just me. Because I just think depending on what the score is, I may have girls that I want to get into the game and give them some varsity experience, and it cuts into their time. So I'm not a real big fan of it.
Now the clock continues. Go ahead, Brian.
No, I'm just saying I'm not a fan of it. I mean, the scores are what the scores are, but you just got to go out there and play the game and try and get better. And when it's a blowout like this, I think it's a disadvantage to the team that's losing, because you may have some girls that you want to get on the floor.
Yeah. And
it cuts in their minutes. And I just don't like it for that reason.
So they're stopping the clock on the fouls the way it looks here. So Shaylee Lawrence goes to the line. First free throw is up and good. Foul was on Nelson. That'll be her third. The ball went out of bounds. They kept the clock rolling, but now on the fouls, they're going to stop it for the free throws. And that one's in and good for Shaylee Lawrence. Shaylee Lawrence having a quiet night here with 13 points. A quiet 13 points is what I'm trying to say. Jalen Cotton over to the near side. Shot up underneath, and on the rebound underneath again, Shaylee Lawrence with that rebound for the 5'8" freshman, having a good night here for the Tigers.
She's a nice little player too. I mean, we've seen some good players here today, Joe.
Yep, you sure have.
Some good young players too.
Rabbit Head kicks it back out to Shaylee Lawrence for three. Just off the mark. Battle for the rebound underneath. They'll say it's off the Tigers. It'll be squirrel ball.
From up here, that one looked good.
Yeah, it did. Pretty much right in line with that one. And we want to thank Barney Pub and Eatery, Winemere Auto, Task Manufacturing, Minn Kota Ag, Paul's Electric, S&B Custom Homes. Nelson underneath. Rolls off the rim. And on the rebound for the Tigers was Gressrud. Rabbit Head looks for Gressrud. Oh, excuse me, that was not Gressrud. That was Ramey Lawrence. This pass there from Rabbit Head is Coach Bachman makes a 4-for-4 change here. S&B Custom Homes, Crossroads Electric, County Line Foods, and M&S Seed. Rabbit Head going to inbound underneath the basket. Pass intended, and it's tipped away there for Shaylee Lawrence, and the Squirrels are going to come away with it. Squirrels content just moving the ball around, just trying to kill off some clock here as we're almost midway through the fourth quarter. Morgan Lee down low, and a pass intended to the outside to Claire Cotton is out of her reach, and it'll be a turnover on the Squirrels. One of the rare turnovers. I don't think they've got maybe 15, do they?
I don't think so. I mean, they haven't turned it over much.
Mm-mm.
But when you're scoring in transition, you don't have the opportunity. Second chance points,
Into Shaylee Lawrence, and she tried to get it over across the way, and there's a reach foul there, and it'll be out of bounds. We're not in the bonus yet for either team.
A long way from the bonus there.
Yeah. Rabbit Head again to inbound. She's got to go out way deep. Again, two more substitutions. Rabbit Head for three. Rolls off the front iron. Girls get tied up underneath on the rebound, and it's going to stay with the Tigers on a fresh 35. Three more substitutions coming in for the Squirrels. See if I can catch some names and numbers here. Mickey Prochnow comes in. Also checking in is Elise Wisniewski.
America's play. Almost.
Rabbit Head for the three, and losing control on the trip underneath there, but no foul called. It was off the hands of Morgan Lee. Clock continues here with under 3 to play. Patrol. It's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Tigers. And again, another substitution coming in here for the Squirrels. It looks like Ava Cotton, number 14. The youngest sister of the Cottons. 5'8" freshman. You're going to be around. You're going to hear that name for a while.
A long time.
Inbound pass comes into Hallie Gockler. Gockler in for the Tigers. Brown gives it over on a give and go there from Taylor Lawrence. A little too far underneath. Bounce pass, and there's a foul on the reach by Taylor Lawrence. It looks like Jersey Vogel is going to go to the line. Nope, that's right, we're not in the bonus
Be
yet.
out of bounds, no bonus.
And we're going to take a little shot from the left elbow, is up and good for Jersey Vogel. She gets her name in the scorebook.
Come right in and get one. Wow.
Another freshman for the Central Cass Squirrels. A whistle and a jump ball. Possession arrow pointed toward the Central Cass Squirrels. So Central Cass is DeConte Smith, 5'8" junior, one of the fine players on the Central Cass team, sitting on the bench here with an injury. Chad, didn't seem to affect
No.
the outcome. Tipped away there. It'll stay with the Squirrels.
Knew what they wanted to do. And
Yep. The clock continues to wind. Squirrels get it inbound, but Rabbit Head on the steal. About an 8-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Rabbit Head out high, up at the point. Down low they go to Brown. That's Brandy, reels it in for two. Brandy's got her first bucket of the game.
Good post up there.
Brandy Brown with two. Squirrels move the ball around, just kind of kill the clock here. Eva Cotton. Inside, Rabbit Head on the rebound on the missed shot. 3, 2, 1. And that will be your ball game here. Your final score, the Central Cass Squirrels 68, the Tri-State Tigers 36. We'll be right back with our post-game show to wrap it all up.
The Barney Pub and Eatery is a local favorite among families looking for a fun, relaxing place to enjoy a night out. Offering nightly specials, the menu also has tasty eats, and it's hard to pick a favorite. From high-quality, locally sourced meat to appetizers, chicken, and so much more. When you're traveling along Highway 13, swing into the Barney Pub and Eatery. Follow them on Facebook to see all of their nightly specials. Winemere Auto, not just your auto parts service and repair shop, but your locally owned hardware store with a variety of seasonal items, garden items, pellet grills, a full line of sprayer parts, and so much more. Winemere Auto is also your Alto's mower parts and accessories dealer. New items are added daily. Check them out online at wimereauto.com. Looking for reliable professionals to handle your building construction needs? Contact SMB Custom Homes in Winemere. You can depend on them to build your dream home the way you want it. SMB Custom Homes will take care of all construction aspects from design to delivery. Contact them to get your pre-engineered home delivered to your location. They can even attach a garage and additional rooms on site. SMB Custom Homes, 439-0045. With innovation and hard work, Task Manufacturing in Winemere has grown from one man's passion to a staff of 10 that can handle any type of manufacturing task. Task Manufacturing has the ability to design and create any rare metal fabrication, machining, and fixturing products your business could need. Manufacturing is their specialty. If you have a tough task, Task Manufacturing can handle it. Check them out online, taskmanufacturing.com.
M&S Seed, saluting farmers from this generation to the next. We tip our hats to all the hardworking folks who are the greatest stewards of our land, working tirelessly to put food on our tables. We thank you. M&S Seed, your local Pioneer seed dealer in Winemere and Barney, is ready to discuss your 2022 planting needs.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Our final game of the day here. Your final score, The Central Cass Squirrels defeat the Tri-State Tigers 68-36. I'll quick run through the scoring. We'll get Brian's and Chad's final thoughts here on the day, and we'll wrap it up here as the Central Cass Squirrels are victorious. First, we'll go through the Tri-State Tigers. 2 points for Rabbit Head, 2 for Navatril, 10 for Ramey Lawrence, 13 for Shaylee Lawrence. She led the team in scoring. 1 point for Malia Carter, 3 for Mary Rupp, 2 for Gressrud, 2 for Brandy Brown, and 1 for Nora Brown. On the Central Cass Squirrels side of the scoreboard, they had 9 break into the scorebook. Claire Cotton finishes in double figures with 11. 1 point for Tori Richter, 2 for Jersey Vogel, 10 points from Kaylee McKinnon, 9 points for Delaney Cotton, 3 points for Morgan Lee, 5 for Riley Holzer, 6 points for Peyton Nelson, and leading the Central Cass Squirrels in scoring with 21 was 5'11" senior Jalen Cotton. She had 21, so a nice game from Cotton. You talked about it in the pregame show, Coach. And watch out for the Cotton girls, and the three of them, let's see, 1, 2, 3, they combined for 42 points.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a tough assignment. If you're gonna stop Central Cass, you got to stop the Cotton girls, especially without Smith on the floor. It's a good basketball team, and I think Region 1 probably goes through Central Cass. I know you got Kindred in there too, but this is a team that can contend for another state title. So they've got all the pieces, and if they get Smith back, not sure how long she's going to be out. They're going to be a tough one to try and take out, and we'll see if they can make it back there and get it done again.
Yep. All right, Chad, your final thoughts.
Yeah, no, it was a good game. Tri-State, kind of looking at it, you're looking at the other team warm up and stuff like that. You think, oh boy, but they competed. Kept the game. I mean, I guess at 32 points isn't regularly close, but if you didn't watch the scoreboard,
yeah,
they played all the way through.
There were times where they, competed.
Yep.
And that's about all you can ask when you're. The Central Cass is just good.
Yep. There's no question about that.
They're just overpowered.
Yes.
I mean, they got more weapons on the Central Cass side, but that's not to say that Tri-State didn't play a decent game. I mean, they did some good stuff, and I think in games like that, like I said earlier, you got to work on certain things, make yourself better for later in the season. You don't know who you're going to have to play come playoff time, and you just got to do your best.
All right, we'll wrap it up here. Let's recap the day here really quick. The Horace JV victorious over Lidgerwood Wyndmere Warbirds, 58-29. The Northern Cass Jaguars defeated the West Fargo Packer JV, 59-43. Sargent County defeats the Shanley JV squad, 45-33, and probably our closest game of the day. It was our closest game of the day. Grafton Spoilers JV squad defeated Maple River, 54-50. And Tri-State falls to Central Cass in our final game here, 68-36. Well, boys, I think we're running out of gas.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good day of basketball. A lot of games here. I think the game that I really would have liked to have seen would have been Central Cass versus Northern Cass.
Yeah, how about that?
I mean, I think that might have been a good one.
Yep.
But hey, it is what it is, and I think it was a good, solid day of basketball. Saw some really good players, some good young players. And it should be a good one now when we turn around and do this thing in 2 weeks for the boys.
Yep, there you go. All right, Chad, you got anything else to add here?
No, I'm good, Joe. Thank you, though.
Well, thank you, man, for running the camera all day long for us up here, too. I appreciate your time up here. For the Barney Pub and Eatery, Wyndmere Auto, Task Manufacturing, Minn Kota Ag, Paul's Electric, S&B Custom Homes, Crossroads Electric, County Line Foods, M&S Seed. They are going to be back here with us in 2 weeks when we come back and do the boys Bonanza. But then other than that, on Tuesday, we got some games going on here as well on Three Borders Sports Network. On Tuesday, they got Breck boys basketball against Minnewaska, and Brian Watson's Lady Huskies taking on Red River at 7:15. Those are both on Tuesday. For Chad Affield, Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Good night, everybody.